Okay, so we are now ready live in YouTube. Okay. Okay, so for our next lecture for module 2, what we'll be discussing about are the different kinds of business letters. So just like I mentioned to you last meeting, we do have several kinds of business letters, but what we'll be discussing are those that are commonly used in the company. And among those, I think 11 types of business letters, we will be discussing only 5 for the whole prelim. And for this afternoon, by the way, let me just mention to you the letters that we will be discussing for the whole prelim period. We have the letter of inquiry, the order letter, the sales letter, the claim and adjustment letter, letter of application. Okay, so these are the 5. Actually, these are 6 kasi we will be discussing separately claim letter and adjustment letters. Just so happen that when describing these two, they always come hand in hand an adjustment letter. Okay, so for this afternoon, what we'll be focusing more on the first two letters, the letter of inquiry and the order letter. So let's have first the letter of inquiry. So letter of inquiry asks someone for specific information. So it does not necessarily mean that it's only applicable in business, but it is also applicable. It is also applicable in different situation or different scenario. Let's say for instance, you will be attending a seminar, then you can also use a letter of inquiry. Let's say you would like to inquire about the seminar itself, when will it be, or what are the things that you really need to look into with regard to the seminar. So if you have a lot of things that you would like to know about the seminar that are not actually uh, specified or specifically specified on the letter, then you can write a letter of inquiry. Secondly, you can also use this in business, okay, or in business. So let's say, for example, uh, you are tasked or you are asked by your superior to purchase a certain product. Then there's a need for you to clarify if the said product is already is still available in the market or not. So you would like to know on the company where you would like to purchase if the said product or services is are still available. Then you could write a letter of inquiry. So those are only some of the scenarios in which letter of inquiry is being utilized. But in our example here that I will be showing you, I'll be focusing on the business side of writing this letter. When I talk about business side, of course, we will be assuming that you will be writing a letter to someone in a company. So it is a communication between one company and another company. So from the company where you are working and from the company in which the letter will be addressed to. So in some cases, such as a request for promotional material, you can also utilize letter B. The recipient will have a clear interest in responding to your letter. Okay? So consequently, always make the tone of the letter friendly and make it easy for the recipient to identify and provide the information you need. Since you will be the one to seek for information. So again, your purpose here is to information. So since you will be the one to seek for information from someone, then there's a need for you to be friendly with the person whom you are whom the letter will be addressed to. Okay, so I have here an example. So take note of this outline because this is the outline that you will be following in order for you to be particular with on how to write an order letter. So these are the things that you really need to include in your letter. So in the first paragraph, identify yourself and if appropriate, your position in your institution or firm where you are affiliated to. So of course, just like what I had mentioned to you in our previous topic or discussion, there's is always a need for you to always begin your letter with a greetings. Just say good day. Okay, good day. So again, identify yourself. So in our first paragraph, we say, this is Mr. Randy Castillo, the operations manager of ABC Prints and Publication. So from that first paragraph, you are introducing yourself, where you are coming from. Why is it important to identify yourself? Okay, so since it is a business letter, it's a communication from one company to another company, it is one way of establishing your credibility that you come from a certain company who is seeking for information, someone who is also um, of the same level as your company, something like that. But its main purpose, again, is for you to establish your credibility to the person whom you are uh, talking with or whom you are sending the letter to. Okay? And secondly, of course, is for the person to easily identify who this person is. So that's very important that you have to identify yourself from the beginning part of your letter. And also another advantage of that is once they know where you come from, they that might as well be your chance to be considered by the company, to be prioritized by the company once they knew where you are coming from. So then after you identify yourself, sabi nga natin, the letter should be direct to the point. So you have to identify or you have to mention briefly explain why you are writing and how you will use the requested information. Offer to keep the response confidential if such an offer seems reasonable. So the last statement, which is offer to keep the response confidential, is not um, it's not actually required. So it's not actually required, but the second part of the letter must specify again the purpose of your letter, the purpose of your inquiry. So let me read the content. It says that our company is looking for a supplier of paper for our new project this coming February. From that very brief sentence, a one-line paragraph, the reader of the letter will now be able to identify what is the purpose of the letter. Okay, so you mentioned of the purpose that is you're looking for a supplier and how will you use the requested information because you have a new project this coming February. So the two informations needed from you, the broad information needed from you is already specified. Yung purpose of writing the letter and how are you going to use the information. Okay, so that is for the second paragraph of the letter. Next, what comes next after that? So list the specific information you need. You can phrase your request as questions or as a list of specific items or information. In either case, make each item clear and discrete. So there are different ways for you to present the information that you need. It's either you can present it in bullet form. So let's say, for example, there are a lot of things that you would like to ask from the company. Then you can present that in bullet form or in numerical form. If and only if you have plenty of requests from the company. It's very useful in such a way that it will be easier on part of your reader to identify the things that you would like to know. Let's say, for example, you would like to know the prices of the following items. So you can specify by number the items that you will be asking the company. Or let's say, for example, you are attending a seminar, then you can enumerate the things that you would like to know about the seminar, the details about the seminar, when and where will it be, how about the payment, if there are payments to, if there are payments, the mode of payments. So those are the things that you really need to specify. Then you can enumerate that in a form of a bullet form or in a numerical form. Then next, you can also phrase that in a form of a question, just like our example here. In view of this, may we request if you can supply us with our printing needs as stipulated in our purchase order on or before January 30. As stipulated in our purchase order. So it is anticipated that there is an attachment letter. So there is an attachment in the letters enumerating the purchase order. But here, since to make it direct to the point, you just attach the purchase order, so it can also uh, be uh, be applied as a technique when writing. So again, the next paragraph should specify the information you need from the company. Okay, information you need from the company, uh, which can be in a list form or it could be in a question form. And finally, conclude your letter by reiterating the request. When you talk about reiterating, you are repeating the request or expressing your gratitude for taking time paying attention of the inquiry. Okay, so let's say we are hoping for your response regarding this matter. Thank you very much. Again, a letter of inquiry doesn't have to be too long. Okay, it has to be direct to the point. So from this letter alone, we are able to identify what the person is looking for. So let's read them once again. Good day, this is Mr. Randy Castillo, the Operations Manager of ABC Prints and Publication. Our company is looking for a supplier of paper for our new project this coming February. In view of this, may we request if you can supply us with our printing needs as stipulated in our purchase order on or before January 30. We are hoping for your response regarding this matter. Thank you very much. So simple as that. Okay. So next, the order letter. So the order letter. So order letter, otherwise known as an order letter, is a letter of order, is a document that confirms the details of a purchase of goods or services from one party to another. Actually, there are two scenarios when you're writing order letter. One is when you're confirming the order of your customer. Again, confirming the order of your customer. Secondly, you as a customer is ordering a product from another company. So those are the two scenarios in which order letter is written. So again, one is when you are ordering a product or services from a certain company, and secondly, when you are responding to another order letter. Okay, so those are the two scenarios in which order letter is being written. So it usually includes more information about what you are ordering, like quantity, model number, or color, the payment terms, and the matter in which the products are to be shipped. So if letter of inquiry requires specific information, order letter also requires specific information, since the company is very much particular of the specification of what you will be purchasing from their company. So there's a need for you to be specific on those specifications about the said products or services. So again, take note of those things that you have to specify when you are writing an order letter. The quantity, how many of the items will you be purchasing. So you really need to specify if it is in a form of pieces, boxes, or kilos, etc. So you really need to be particular of the unit of measurement. Model number, let's say you are ordering, let's say, cell phone, appliances, specify again the model number or color. Okay, is it purple, black, white, etc. The payment terms, is it full payment, installment, or half payment? So that's what we meant by payment terms. Or is it through credit card? So you can specify that. Or you will pay it in cash through debit. So through debit. And also the matter in which the products are to be shipped. How are you going to receive how do you want your product to be received? Let's say for example, they are not very much particular they do not have this category on their letter about or on their services about the shipment, then you can suggest shipment, then you can do so. Okay, you can mention that let's say you would like it through LBC or what else among other shipment services. Okay, so when the recipient receives this letter, they will process the order and send the merchandise. Okay, so these are the general things that you have to look into when you're writing an order letter. So again, there are two scenarios in which order letter is being written. One is when you're ordering a product. Second, if you're the company and then someone sent you an order, then you will be uh, responding to them, confirming their order, then order letter is very much necessary. Now you will be asking, sir, are there still people who are writing an order letter? If you are transacting from person to person, sometimes it's no longer applicable. You're no longer writing a letter person to person, but usually most of the companies who are into huge transaction, big transaction, they are into order letter because uh, it's one of the requirements in order for them to reimburse certain amount. So let's say for example in URS, we're still writing an order letter attached with the purchase order that we have. We're still writing order letter because that's part of the transparency in the government offices. So what if you will not be working in the government offices or in a company that is into huge transaction or big transactions? So it will guide you on how to present your letter. Okay, so next, how it should be written. So these are now just like the previous examples, the previous example. So I will be specifying the things that are needed in your letter. So here you will notice I have two columns here at the two rows, yung upper row and then the lower row. So I have two rows here. So they represent the first row. This upper part represents a letter wherein you are confirming an order. Then the second one is you as a customer is writing an order letter to order a product or services. So here's the format. So the first part is politely thank the buyer or client uh, for their for client or customer if you are confirming the order. So again, begin your letter with a greetings, good day. So we say, good day, we would like to confirm your order of paper supplies in our company. You can also specify the date. You can also specify the date and when you receive the order. Let's say, for instance, good day, we would like to confirm your order of paper supplies in our company last, let's say, January 5, 2020. Period. You can specify the date. Okay? Second, express what you will purchase. If you're the one who will be ordering a certain product, so we say, good day, we would like to purchase 22 individual stand mixers, model number 43423, all in the color red. So you mention there the product right away, the product that you would like to purchase. Again, keep it short and simple. That's the rule. Okay, to make it more direct to the point. So what you would like to order. So in our first paragraph, we mentioned of the product that you would like to purchase from the company. Then the next part should be briefly outline the details of the transaction, such as the item model, name, color, etc. So if you are responding to an inquiry, if you're responding to the order, So might as well you have to specify those things that are stipulated on the specifications of that particular product that you are ordering. Since you're the ones who ordered that, then you can make use of those information that you get from the company with regard to the product that you will be ordering. So it's very important that you're very much particular of those information. So aside from that is you can also mention the name of the buyer or client. It is not required, but if you would like to, you can also mention the name of the buyer or client, their address if relevant. So again, you can mention the name and the address if they are relevant only. And the medium of payment. Again, when talk of medium payment, how it should be done, is it through cash on delivery? Sabihin, the moment they arrive, the moment the product is arrived, the moment the product has arrived, that's the time that you will be paying cash on delivery, or will it be debited from your bank, or will it be through GCash or PayMaya, or any other cashless scheme of payment. So that's up to you. So you can specify that. So this is essentially a summary of the order to reassure the recipient that everything is going smoothly. Okay. So let's say, for example, you're the one who is confirming the 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 order. Your order of the items listed in your purchase order will be delivered on January 30, 2021 on the address you stipulated. On that very simple line, simple sentence alone, that gives now the customer the idea on the date in which the product will be delivered. So that it's very important that you have to specify the date so that the customer will have an idea kung kailan ba siya aalis, 'di ba? Kasi yung iba they do have, or may paghahabilinan ba siya, because others do have their other commitment, 'di ba? Okay, so on the address you stipulated, because there are some customers who are quite worried baka their product will be delivered on the other address. So that gives now the customer the assurance that the said product will be delivered on the address as you stipulated in your order. Then the second one is if you are the person who is ordering. So you notice that I still indicate this part. Okay, just this only just serve as our guide. Okay, so we would like you to charge this purchase to the pre-existing account that we have with you, business account number 543234. This is what I meant of the medium of payment. Okay, medium of payment. Okay, so gusto niya na to just get a portion of the amount of the pre-existing account that he had on that company as mode of payment. So we hope to receive this order no later than Friday, November 11, 2009 or 2021. Attached to this letter, please find our preferred shipping method and receiving address. Okay, so that's what we meant by those information that is specified here on this part. Okay, then provide contact information so that the recipient can get in touch if there's a problem. It's very important, so never ever forget that you will be indicating your contact number or your email address. So it's a company, let's say if it's a company to company transaction, it's very important that you also stipulate the email ad of the company that you are representing to, and also the company number. So if you're using cell phone number for the company, yes, do so. But do not use your personal number if it is business related matters or company related matters. So that's beyond your obligation. So how we're going to stipulate that in our letter? So say, should you have any concern regarding the items you ordered, you can reach us at our email address, abc34@yahoo.com, or contact us on this number, 657-9771. Okay, so or you can also state it this way. You may email us. Sorry for the spelling. It's US as US yen at abc34@yahoo.com or contact us on this number 657-9771 if you have any clarification regarding our orders. Okay, so that is how you stipulate the said providing your contact information in your letter. Then, finally, how you're going to end it. If you're confirming the orders, express your assurance of quality service. How is it? How it should be written. So we say, we will assure you that your order will be delivered as soon as possible time. Thank you very much for trusting our company. Okay, so never ever forget to express your gratitude. So you should always say, thank you very much for trusting our company. The first one is if you are confirming the order. And the second one is you're the one who is ordering a particular product. So you say, if you are ordering, express your positive expectation of the service. Who would like to have a negative expectation? So you always would look forward to a positive expectation. Okay, I'm hoping for your confirmation of my ordered items as soon as possible time. Thank you very much for your assistance. Okay, so that's how it should be written. So let's read again so that you have the flow of thought of the letter. So let's say I'm going to read first if you will be confirming the order. Good day, we would like to confirm your order of paper supplies in our company. Your order of the items listed in your purchase order will be delivered on January 30, 2021 on the address you stipulated. Should you have any concern regarding the items you ordered, you can reach us at our email address abc34@yahoo.com or contact us on this number 657-9771. We will assure you that your order will be delivered as soon as possible time. Thank you very much for trusting our company. And now we have if you will be the one to order the product. So we say, good day, we would like to purchase 22 individual stand mixers, model number 43423, all in the color red. We would like you to charge this purchase to the pre-existing account that we have with you, business account number 543234. We hope to receive this order no later than Friday, November 11, 2020 or 21. Attached to this letter, please find our preferred shipping method and receiving address. You may email us at abc34@yahoo.com or contact us on this number 657-9771 if you have any clarification regarding our orders. I am hoping for your confirmation of my ordered items as soon as possible time. Thank you very much for your assistance.